Ugh, why are you spamming my chat? I don't know. Are gnomes that cool? I don't think they are. So it's reset day, so we're gonna do some reset day things. Your mage is a frost mage, so you know what cool is? Is that what you're telling me? Fair. The pool party is the theme for the next challenge from WowKia. And I think I might have an idea, but we need to go scope it out and determine feasibility. Oh, why is she here? Uh, mm, why are the non... Ugh, I hate when that happens. Don't want the guys that I can't actually level. Wait, are these... Oh, these are not battle pets, are they? Nope. All right, we're gonna come back to that now that there's a bunch of freaking... I don't know why my Death Knight is here. I must have come to buy something? Oh no, I know why. I know why. Because I did time walking with Bree and Frankie and Boots and Nija. Is that who was in our group? Oh no, a bunch of us did time walking together. That's why I'm here. Let's go to Silvermoon. Forgot I did that. Even though I partially forgot I did it because I did time walking so much last week because I realized I had not gotten the Horde side transmog the last time I did, the thingy for the mount, Turbulent Timeways. And BFA came around and I got the smuggler's outfit from the Alliance side. But there's the Zocalo merchant outfit that I wanted to get. Yeah, I know. I mean, you do still get 200 per character afterward. So it's not nothing. Oh, I gotta change this. But this is the transmog I got. Let's see. Can I see it? Nope. It has this really cute chest piece. So there's two different versions of the chest. There's like this one and then the tunic style, but also the bracers. What are those bracers called? Oh wait, I think they're gloves actually, but they show up like just a bracelet. Yeah. So it's just this like golden bracelet. Very simple, very nice. So we are going to use that on a lot of stuff. I am very excited. And the pants aren't bad either. They're like very versatile because they're a very neutral color. So, and they're like a snake skin, which is kind of cool. The skirt is fine, I guess, but I really like the pants. And today is the last, or not today, this week is the last week you can start doing time walking and still get the mount at the end of Time Ways. So if you are looking to get that mount, what's that, Precious? Oh, they finally, on the last week, put the Omnium Folio shit in the city. Thanks, Blizz. Let's go. Does she have... That's not what I wanted. I do have... I can never remember if time walking counts for dungeons. But it does. Oh, I only did one level of each, though. So these are veteran level. Oh, apparently I have not upgraded my pants. I haven't catalyzed them? Hang on, I gotta go check that. Oh, I don't have that transmog, though. But if I catalyze, I will have the transmog. Hang on, can I catalyze? Those pants, right? Yes, I can catalyze. Why haven't I catalyzed? Wait, is it because they're champion? It's because they're champion. That's why I haven't catalyzed. Alright. Well, I'm going to take this. So I get the look. Because you got to get the look. Lovely. Stunning. Alright. Oof. I have... Who do I... What is it this week?
There is much to discover.
I think one of my add-ons is causing this like weird lag sometimes with quest givers. It's the postal routes. So I dinged 90 on a couple more characters. So they need crests. This one's doing okay. She's a 270 for Christ's sake. So I'm not gonna worry about her too much. Ugh, blinding veil. What do we got? Showdowns. No. Abundance. Yeah, what the hell? Let's do abundance. Well, hi, Barky. Just looking at reset stuff right now.
Gone. May we next meet?
More time walking. We're gonna do so much time walking this week. So apparently we have to go do Nagtul quests for the Omnium Folio this week. But it is the last week and we get our decor. It is really, really pretty. It's the actual Omnium Folio as a decor piece. And I've already seen people using it outdoors because it's very large at 200%. It's about 2 stories tall. So, yeah. I feel like everybody feels behind just because there's so much content. You kind of have to pick which content you do. So, like, I don't raid and I don't do a ton of dungeons except time walking. So, I am caught up on stuff like the Omnium Folio and the extra worlds, but I don't have any of the decor from Voidspire or Midnight Falls. So, you know, we do what we can. And this has been kind of silly. I'm not sure why they're giving us this borrowed power system now. And then in however many weeks, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, in 12.1 we get a whole different borrowed power system? I don't know.
The shadows serve us.
Oh, the alien nature of the void and ethereal magic used in these assaults proved incompatible with the experiment. Trying to get this bad boy rolling here. So we need some magic from the last boss, of course. All right.
We serve the Alliance.
Well, I can do that on normal pretty quickly because generally there's a group going. Bree and I had talked about doing some heroic world tier stuff in group because heroic world tier kind of sucks. Unless you really like dying. Or I suppose if you really like pugging. I just don't. She is not. Bree's a good egg. Also, I did not win the WowKia June challenge, but I did win one of the random drawings from it. So I got another Lush pack. So I got more eggs. I love those eggs, those dyeable eggs. They're so nice. I use them for so many things. Because they get nice and tiny, so you can use them for like I use them for knobs. I use them for like pull strings. I actually have them as like eggs in a basket on the counter in my farmhouse kitchen. Like they're just so good. They have a really nice, like the wavy ones have a really nice pattern you can use in like water features. I'm going to stop and do engineering real quick here before I forget, because I will forget.
A new Bellore Delana. With perseverance, strength.
Alright, there's mining. Plus that one. And then engineering. Like that. And cross our fingers that this does not suck. Oh, we got one good one at least. I am looking for knowledge points. That is always what I'm chasing right now. Now that I have like all of the Moxie I need for recipes, now I'm trying to max out my knowledge points before I worry about just getting extra Moxie. Oh, I'm missing a soul sprocket for this one. So, not, well, maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. What the hell? I have enough of the dazzling thorium now that I don't feel so bad using it for recipes. For a while there, they were very precious. We also did on Saturday, Ophi on his stream did house tours of everybody that wanted to, that had submitted to the WowKia contest. And some of those, like, really a screenshot does not do justice to some of these builds, and like the details and like actually like being in the build is so different an experience than what you get from the videos. Like with mine, I had to be very careful about how I shot the video because the pony was a lie, right? She's the complete optical illusion. So I had to like I couldn't show all the details I put on the keyboard. because you would have looked right down the middle of the pony where she has no body, because it was like right next to the keyboard. So I kind of waffled actually about having people in, but everybody was so interested in like how I built it. I was like, all right, well, hell, come on over. So it worked out really well, actually. But some just absolutely beautiful builds. Dio won the chat popular vote. Uh, like truly, I could not have made my build without her build. So more than happy to have voted for her. Um, I thought she uh, did a stunning job, and also the party she had was a lot of fun. Maybe once we get into football season, I'll do something like that where we can like uh, have a little like game day at the house. Maybe I should. All right, Trug, I'm gonna write this down as a future idea. I need a new page for this because we're done with the Pink Pony Club build. All right, new page. We're gonna make a Super Bowl build. And then that can be, we'll have a big Super Bowl party. I will find every version of the Monday, Thursday, Sunday night football themes for our playlist. Oh, we will have a good time. Oh, good Lord. You keep changing it. Actually, Aaron Rodgers would I could do some shit with that. I make a little ayahuasca tent kind of thing going on. A little,
Let's say ayahuasca.
whatever it's called. What's it called, honey?
What, the Joe Rogan go in the jungle drink?
Uh, I don't know what it's a drug. It's a drug. That's all I know.
It's a drink. It's a drink thing. It's a drug drink.
Okay.
Ayahuasca.
Okay.
Yeah, you go into the jungle.
So I said it right.
Well, I'm just surprised you're talking about ayahuasca.
We're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Oh. now it makes some sense. I'm here, got a little ayahuasca tent. And I'm like, what? I thought that.
So I do like the new 6-month mount. However, it is incredibly realistic looking, and I do not like moths. So that is my main problem with it. If anyone has not seen it yet, let me. What's it called? A dusk moth or can't remember. There's like a name in front of the moth part of it. Not the shimmer. There it is. The sunflare drift moth. It's very pretty and if I only look at it from this angle, we're good. But as soon as you go over here and see these hairy legs and a furry face, I start getting a little creeped out. So as long as I only look this way and don't see the legs, I'm good. But yeah, extremely pretty now.
I thought you were going to make an ayahuasca tent for your housing build.
Yeah, because Trug keeps threatening to make me build a house that's based on either, let's see, at one point it was a Packers build, and then it was, what was it? It was like LaFleur and, was it LaFleur and Eberflus, like Love Nest, and now it's an Aaron Rodgers build. So he keeps changing it up.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should do an NFC North inspired house.
Well, I'm doing a Super Bowl house. That's what I've written down. Super Bowl build. And we're going to have a big party for the Super Bowl at my house. Once we have blueprints and I can save it, then I can build it, save it for later.
But you
And
should do an NFC North one prior to the Super Bowl one.
sir,
Listen, then you can do all the memes in WoW. I'm just saying, it would be pretty cool because then you can make fun of the Vikings and the Packers and the Bears.
listen, Trug gets to choose because he's been watching my stream and gathering up channel points. You don't get to choose because you haven't been gathering channel points.
Well, NFC North House. That
Hmm.
should be your challenge. That should be one of his submissions with the season starting.
Mm-hmm.
It should be one of your submissions to the housing thing.
Oh, okay.
They would be like, "Oh my god, this is so awesome! This football's awesome."
Yeah, I'm sure he knows that trolling me is the goal there, Trug.
What?
Disrupting the ethereal's operations.
All right, so these should be the last quests we need for a trip through the stars, around the stars, something like that. All right, we're gonna recover some stolen tech here. Wait. Oh, Zuranar, and this guy is Talison. Okay. Getting my light forged Draenei mixed up here.
May the light protect you.
The Mana Forge serves as both research and military compound. Wait, I thought we picked up Holoprints last week. No, I guess last week was Val. Wait, I wonder if this is left over, because Ard did those. I wonder if it's just because I haven't done them on the Death Knight that they're here? Maybe. But for the folio, we need to go kill the boss guy out here. 2 boss guys, technically. On Ard, I duoed this with one other person on normal. It was incredibly easy on normal. It's no joke on heroic mode. But there's usually a group up, so we'll check when we get out here. What the hell? I feel like I pulled that guy from halfway across the zone. Yeah, these might be the same quests that Ard had last week. We'll see. I feel like the Holoprints definitely are.
Unsurprisingly, another threat imperils your
Yeah.
mission.
Yep, these are the same ones that Ard did.
Succeed.
It's fine. Right, let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, which one's not heroic? Looks like this one?
Unsurprisingly, another threat imperils your mission.
Sometimes they list these in the non-heroic, and then they're actually in heroic tier. It's quite annoying. Like, I'm pretty sure looking at this that there's half the group that are in heroic. Because there's definitely not any people up here. What do we got? Do we have any healers? I say, fuck it, we ball!
Who dares interfere with the
Ooh, I might die. deal with this rabble. How dare. Oh, I suppose I could get my little guy out here. I always forget on Blood that I have a demon, or not a demon, you know what I mean. Oh, why did that not release the root? Boy, it really pays to be a Blood Death Knight. Self-healing is so good. Whoop. Should have been paying attention to my health and not just all those dudes running around that I was trying to grab onto.
Juice.
Almost down. There he goes. Beautimus. You ate too much, Trug. Does that mean you're gonna go to bed now because you're too sleepy to stay awake? Alright. Oh, that's good. You stay up, have fun with us. That's our fragment of magic. That is what we needed. I'm gonna hold on these quests and bring Art out here because she should have like the most up-to-date quests. This is enough to get me the Omnium. So we are going to go do that, and then we're going to go slap it in a house and see how it looks. Well, you are entitled to complain, Trug. Certainly nobody will stop you. They might try to out-complain you, though. Did I? Warglaves? What? Why? I did start leveling one of my demon hunters in time walking, so she'll probably hit 90 this week. That'll be a nice little bump for her right off the bat there. All right, where was this? Let's see. Got too many quests in here. Untrack that. There it is. Oh, I need 2 more world quests? Ugh. Oh, yuck. Spore mounts. I guess I'll do spore mounts. And place the detonators. Ugh, that sucks. So it's not just kill the guys. You also have to do 3 world quests. 1 world quest is kill the guys. This one is an objective, a bonus objective, not a world quest, so don't let it fool you. we're gonna go up here and blow up some ships. Apparently, you won't get knocked off these ships anymore if you fly them. It used to be when you would fly past here, because it would come kind of low, dudes in this area would just jump on the boat and throw you out. And apparently they don't do that anymore. Like, you can actually ride the boat. Which will make getting that one mushroom for the mandrake a lot easier than it was when I did it. Although, to be fair, the rocket helm did its job. It got me up there. But you have to be an engineer for that. And not everybody does that. But the sleepy mandrake is very cute. Oh. I thought I got this one. I must not have. Sometimes I run away from these before they're actually done because they take forever to cast. Nobody asked you, my dude. Alright. Ad break should be done now. And if I wanted to sound like an old-timey radio DJ, I'd be like, now for 1 hour of uninterrupted music. But you gotta be old to understand that reference, because nobody listens to the radio anymore. I do, but I'm an anomaly. I realize this. Because 89X finally switched back to being alt-rock, and so it's the best. That little detonator crab hunter pet. So cute. Alright, let's go blow this popsicle stand. Literally. Boom.
World. Keep up the pressure.
Yep. When your favorite music from young adulthood becomes oldies, that's when you know you have lost the plot. Okay, we're gonna go get some spores. I swear, these guys pull from so far away. It's unhinged. What? Oh, I think I'm still in my missions build. Shut. I gotta change that. Oh no! Spice Girls is not retro. The Trug has heard this story before, but I went to a local coffee shop and bakery, and I had a Nirvana t-shirt on, and the little teenage girl that was at the register was like, "Have you ever heard Nirvana?" Because I had a friend who had the t-shirt who hadn't even heard them before. I was like, "Oh, babe." Oh, forgot you gotta kill enough of these guys to get keys to unlock those. And it's specifically these fancy guys. The non-fancy guys don't count. I was last week, I think it was last week, I was doing Decor Duel, and I had put this, I've got like an invisible bar down here where I put stuff that I don't want to look at. And I had put that on the invisible bar on the character I took to Decor Duel, and every time we turned into Decor, it would pop back up. I was like, dang it. Can't get rid of you. Apparently they said they fixed it this week. It's not supposed to pop up anymore, so we'll see. Ugh. I reach that guy? Sure can. This is the nice part about playing a tank. They might kill stuff very slowly, but at least they don't have to kill things one at a time. I have at least, I think, 2 keys now. Did they show up? I have 3. I need 6 more. Crime and Nitleys. I may have absolute crap for trinkets, but at least on this character, it's the one that makes the little Loa pop up every once in a while, so I get to see a cute little capybara. Whoop. I can't remember if there are any in the center part. I don't think there are. So the mushroom that you have to jump on is this big guy right here to get the mushroom that you need to feed to the mandrake. There's 4 or 5 different mushrooms that you need to make him a pet. So it's a pain in the rear, but I mean, it's a very cute pet. Look at that guy. So cute. Two more. Here's one. And the last one.
Now that should balance the scales.
All right, that worked. Oh, it also got me showdown, so we'll turn that in as well. I don't know why this one went so fast. I wonder if they fixed showdown so that it went faster on Nagtel. Because 2 weeks ago when Nagtel was up, I did the quests and I did the boss guy. Oh, I'm in combat, so it's not gonna let me fly. And like the world or the quests in his area, and there was a world quest there, so I automatically finished that. And I only had 2% on the showdown. So I just never bothered to finish it. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's go turn in the Folio quest. Back to Silvermoon. I have to take my hunter back to the brewery. I had her in the neighborhood for the Horde Guild because they have Grummels now. We had Grummels last endeavor, and she still had like over 100 cappuccinos. So I spent all of last night just waking people up to get that up to speed. Is that nice? Word out there. Did that portal open when I grabbed that quest and I just didn't notice it? Maybe.
What would you ask of me?
Great job! In exchange, here's your rune. But we don't care about the rune. We want the decor.
Do not let outsiders interfere.
There it is. Ooh. Alright. Is this a choice node? It is. What do we got? Damage and healing of the first node is increased. Damage and healing of the rune of lingering is increased, or your first node leaves an echoing curse. Nah, we're just gonna make it big fat. 100% better first node. Okay, we have our Omnium Folio, so let's go look at it. I'm gonna go to the Bridgerton house, I think. I saw somebody use this like on top of the dome on a Blood Elf style house, and it looked really cool. So I don't think that's how I want to use it, and my tower might be in the way, or my spire. So we'll see here. Let's see. I had to turn off the situations for this character because I had dressed her up like Chapel Roan to take the screenshots and to do the tour. But I went and changed her hair and stuff back, so I should turn on her situations again so she always changes to the ball gown when she goes in the house. The only thing I don't like about situations is when you exit the situation, it just randomly chooses what you wear. Like, it doesn't put you back in the thing you were wearing before the situation happened. And I can't figure out, like, how it chooses what it chooses. There does not seem to be any rhyme nor reason to what it does. All right. So the Pink Pony Club was a big hit. It is still here. So she's looking cute. For anybody that didn't see it, I did finish this build very late last week. And I made the keyboard here. I had a sound engineer that was so excited that I actually had levels on my display. And then we made microphones for our backup singers. So yeah, turned out great. Hardy, man. Also, I found out that some people had never heard Pink Pony Club. And I was like, how? I feel like you couldn't escape that song for like a good year. All right, let's take this Omnium Folio outside. It is a song, Trugwa, by Chapel Roan. Okay, that acted like I still had the situation on, because it dressed me in a completely different outfit. But no. Okay. For testing's sake, I think I'm going to use this little dome here. I'm going to switch flight styles so I can hover. And go into edit mode. I do not make, well, sometimes I make things up, but I'm not making things up this time. Also, I find this hilarious. I have an effect on my shoulders, and when I go into flight mode, it goes up here above my head, like in a very weird way. All right, here is the Omnium Folio. Let's see, which way do I want this to go? I think this way. It's gotta be tilted just a wee bit. That's 100% right there. Oh, damn it. Got too far away from my plot there. So, whoa. Yeah, 200% is no joke. That's a big mama. Could I? Oi. Why? Probably cover this. Nope, it's too little. I was like, can I match it up with this gold? But I cannot. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Ugh. Yeah, the roof is definitely coming out. Nope. No. It's almost as big as the spire. That's insane. I can take my wing rest signal brazier out, and then I can do this. And we'll take that spire out for a hot minute. And then we'll move this up here. It's so big that it's like hard to tell when it's aligned the correct way, like if it's centered or not. So this little sticky outie is not great, but you know what I could do? I've got all those frickin', oh, I might have all the frickin' pipes in. No, I think I've got the, yeah. Right. Is that what I, yeah, I think that's what I want. I want it this way. You just gotta match this in and then be like, yeah, this is obviously just going directly into the house. That's what's happening here. And then it's not just hanging off the edge like a weirdo. I gotta be careful on this side of the house because I will fly right off the plot. The plot is like, the line is very close here. Yeah, there. Now it doesn't look like it's sticking out. Weird. Holy cow. This is really cool looking. I thought you shared that with me last week, Trug. That was not him dancing like a dork? Oh, a new one. Okay. I will check it out. I feel like this is still a little off center. It feels like it's kind of tipping this way. Hang on. Wait, it's really hard to see the gimbals because they're like behind this bad boy here. I gotta line that triangle up with the triangle down here, I think. Let's see. This might work. There. We're gonna move it over a wee bit. Yeah, it was slightly angled from when I had it down on the other roof. Oof, that was close. Thought I was gonna go off the plot for sure. Let's see how that looks. Oh, yeah. That's much better. Yeah, I might leave that there for now. Oh, you know what? I wonder... Wait, I know it's at the ritual site, lady. That's who has extras. I should check and see how much those cost. I wonder if HDG tells us. Let's see. Might not be in here yet. I don't think it is. Not what I wanted. I left Diala out in Magister's Terrace, and I... Scheisse. Yep. I wonder if there's a portal back. So, the thing I have in mind for the pool party, I think could be very cool. I am a little worried that I may end up having to farm resonance crystals again. And I hate that for me. But we'll go take a look. What I'm thinking of is out in Dragonflight. Oh, there it is. I don't know why it took till week 5 for them to get wise to like letting us port back and forth, or like notifying people in Silver Moon City that there was a quest out there. Because I know some people missed this just because they didn't. Like, why would you look at Isle of Quel'Danas if you didn't need to? Also, I'm not sure why that put us in the portal room, but that's what it did. Alright, it's this ritual site decor lady here that has the extras, and they are... They're 500 Voidlight Marl apiece. That's not bad at all, actually. I don't really want to look at how much Voidlight Marl I have right now, though, because I spent a bunch last week. Literally 27,000 Voidlight Marl last week I spent. It was a lot. And that was just on, like, transmogs. So yeah, this piece could be very cool. I've seen folks be able to isolate, like, some of the worlds, the planets. Like, this would be hard because it is in motion. But the static ones... It's too bad you couldn't isolate that pool because it would make a really cool portal. I really don't like when there's like artifacting on the bottom of things. Because some things look like they could be really cool. And then you get them out and it's like, oh, there's this weird shape like showing through the bottom of this thing. Alright. Gonna abandon these for now. How many dun-duns does she have? She has 8. Where's Dun-Dun right now? Oh. I mean, it's fine, but not for the engineer miner. Alright. I think I have somebody in Veldraken. Katamala might be there. Let me check. Nope. Do I have anybody in Dragonflight? Apparently not. Let's take Saywin out. So the next challenge has a theme of pool party, and this is how it is phrased. Let me find the pool party challenge. So, create a one-room build that matches the theme pool party. The room must have a pool of some kind. And the deadline is August 5th, which is not very far away. So I need an idea sooner rather than later. I will say, when I first saw that they were going with this as the theme, I was kind of bummed because I just did that huge underwater build. But technically that didn't have a pool in it. So then I was like, okay, well, I can do something. But I don't really want to do, well, I did think about doing the Beverly Hillbillies, but I feel like that is really the old head in me talking. Like, nobody would get those references. Swimming pools, movie stars. I'm a Nick at Night kid. What can I say? Alright, let's go to Dragonflight. Ah. You know what I did? I didn't spend any of those knowledge points I got on the engineer. I do this every fucking week. For at least one character, I forget to assign skill points. I have decided that Bigelow mint green tea is my tea of the summer. I've been cold brewing it, and it turns out really nice and smooth. Sometimes it gets a little sharp with a regular brew over ice, but this is a good way to do it. It's not quite as minty, and the green tea is a little rounder, a little more prevalent. Which, I know this is just my perception, but sometimes I feel like Bigelow is like the McDonald's of teas. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than that. Like, it's just kind of lowbrow. So I'm always surprised when I like one of their teas. Alright, we are going... I think it's around here. Wait, is that the area? It's the area where there's like the treasure that pops up. Or is it farther down here? Oh, Anar Spring. Okay, it's down here. Oh, Scheisse. Alright, I did not want to click on that. So I have two ideas. They're both in Onara. And one of them I think would require some hunter pets to truly be successful. But it would also be very funny. So we'll take a look at both of these and you can let me know what you think. But this is, I don't know why this was the first thing I thought of for like when I was thinking of like springs and pools.
The nestlings and eggs are trapped in our overtaken village. Please, help save them.
So when she announced this on Friday, she was talking about, you know, you could use Ruby life pools. She's like, our group calls them booby wife pools. So if all that could be, it could be just like she planted the seed of Dragonflight, and so that was the first thing that occurred to me. But this is what I'm thinking of right here, right? Is like, it's got this big Onara statue, the falls coming down, there's a pool here and then a pool down here. So that would be a big build, right? But this has the advantage of having like rocks that are the color of the boulders that we can access. And this has to be completed before 12.1, so we aren't going to have access to any of the new, like, dyeable stuff. So that's idea 1. The other one, all right, where's he at? Here. He's up here. Is to use this spot over here, which is very similar. Also has pools. And this is the one I think I would probably need to grab a hunter pet to truly make it sing.
I am coming for you, little worms. You will perish in flames.
So you can see here we have these gigantic stalagmites. How do you know they're stalagmites? Because stalactites hold on tight, and stalagmites might become stalactites. That's how I learned how to know the difference between those two. Yeah, so Trug, the problem is that's what she used for like the poster for this. And that feels like super obvious because she did that. So we've got the great swag in here, right? Sitting on his treasure hoard. And I was like, I could bring in a hunter pet hornswog, have my cave full of treasure, and then have the stalagmites and the pools out here as the pool party. And again, we have like falls, and there's another pool down here. Like the pools just keep going. I could do as many as I wanted, really. But I'm thinking for these stalagmites, so like I think the closest decor are the kobold candles. So you would like make these gigantic, turn them upside down, right? So you'd have like another one down here up into this one. They're 200 resonance crystals a piece. 200 is not bad, you say. Except how many would I need to make a stalagmite like that? I'm thinking a lot. These also, I don't remember if they're in this area. These have the vents too that can have water shoot up out of them. So like you could use fountains to make water bubble up. And then you can see like over here, the water can also drip down from them. So like structurally, this kind of thing could be really cool. So I'm just not sure if I want the big Onara statue or if I want to do the Great Swag. I mean, Lord knows I visited this guy an awful frickin' lot. And I still am missing one thing, apparently. Seamoth surprise recipe. How is that possible? Oh, it must come from the bags, that's why. It's a random drop. Right. I think Ard still has some coins in the bank, actually. I should come out and buy some bags. So the question... Trug, some of us don't do every world quest every day, and so we don't have oodles and oodles of resources. All right. For scale, let's pop back over to the house. And I'll show you how big the candles get. I think this is going to be the other problem. I don't think they get that terribly big. I'm not the one being sus, sir. All right, back to Jamelda. I have, I counted the other day. I think I'm up to 9 90s now. And the other Ard, the one on Dragonblight, is 89, so she's definitely going to hit 90 on this week's time walking. And at least time walking has the little, like, weapons and cloaks you can get for like 25 badges each. So I was even able to upgrade gear outside of the drops. It worked out well. Because some of them have been badly neglected. Okay, let's go in here. I'll just use this space right here. It's actually bigger than I thought. Do I have any placed in this house? I think they're all in the brewery. Drug. Oh, bald. Can't. I have one more somewhere in the house. Is it in here? No, it must be in the bathroom. I think it's in the bathroom. Oh, I'm in edit mode. Can't open the door. Yep, there it is. All right, let's grab that for a hot minute. Oh. That upside down. Make it big. Actually, let's see if we put it at about 180. Because there's got to be some variation. Does it look stalagmitey? Yeah, I think I had it right the first time. Nice. Think I have anything else. Well, wait, maybe. Hang on. We have this. Oh, they've got that red paint on them, though. These get bigger, for sure. Yeah, no. I think the candles work better, mostly because of the paint on the Zaralek Cavern ones. Is there anything else that we have that could make for a good stalactite? Stalagmite. We've got the opals, but they're too shiny. They could go in the treasure hoard, though, if we did the Great Swag. I feel like the hay is too shaggy. Oh, that's got roots on it. I can't believe I have to get more prey trophies in Season 2. These would look nice in that build. Like in the pools themselves. Ugh, again, with the decoration. I have seen so many uses for these since they became dyeable. I'm super impressed with how everybody's been working with them. I'm gonna go put that candle back too before I forget. The hot springs in Valdrakken? Oh, the spa? Thank you, Barky. Have a good night. Let me go look, Trug. I can't really remember. I mean, it's got the elementals in there. I remember that. I must have made this smaller. Yeah, I did. I think I know where you mean, but let's go see. There we go. All right. So I think this will be the last trip of the night. And then tomorrow, I'll let these simmer overnight. And then tomorrow we can make a decision. And like the two in Onara are close enough alike that like I could do some kind of mashup of them. Can't remember. Like I remember like the sectioned off pools and the elementals in the spa area that we had to clean out, which I think is the area you're talking about. Oh, wait. Gardens of Unity. Alright. That's the kids. Was it down there? Boy, it's been a long time since I did this quest. I want to say it was like near here, wasn't it? What? Oh, the fishing pool in Dornigal? Good lord, my dude. Where's the spa here? Now I gotta find it. Hang on. Where was that spa? That you had to help them clean out. Yes, there are. I know the dwarves of which you speak. Was it over here?
Hiya.
No.
That's what it is.
Hang on, hang on. Relaxation time. The spa concierge. Grab those coordinates. Oop. That's not right.
Amithra, have you and Maratos made contact with the holdout Drakthir settlements? Any news of Desrin?
Scale Commander, the Sundered Flame, they're back.
The Sundered Flame? How?
Sundered
I do
Flame?
not know. We were scouting the camp at Lonely Falls and were ambushed. They took Maratos.
Aha, they're up here. Ah, there it is right down there. I just didn't come far enough this way. So the Serene Dream Spa has pools and elementals. Oh, and a big dragon statue. Some floating islands. This could be a cool spa. We have those hanging, oh, we've got these braziers. We've got, oh wait, do we have the striped umbrellas? We have the striped chairs. I don't think we have the umbrellas though. I think that's just the toy, but I could use the toy. Yeah, we have, yeah, they don't have an umbrella on them. They have a cup holder. So this is a possibility. Lots of pools here. Lots of dragony things. Might be kind of cool to make the little entryway here. Okay, that one I know where you're talking about. Alright, let's go back up here. Let's go to Dornogal. And we will look at these places. I think you mean the pools right outside of the rookery, yeah? Aren't there guys relaxing in those pools? Trug. Hang on. Dornogal. You're supposed to be helping me narrow down selections. Yeah, I did think about Ringing Deeps. Because we have the Rutani pieces that kind of remind me of the pools in the Ringing Deeps. You know what I mean? Like this, the fountain. So, this guy kind of reminds me of the Ringing Deeps. Oh, got you. Oh yeah, yeah. There is the pool there with the floaties in it. So I was thinking you meant these guys, these pools. Weren't there, yeah, here. Like so, near the rookery. The rookery. Yeah. I just snoozed to the ads because we're gonna wrap up before then. Like, we definitely have pieces that could mimic some of this. And I have a lot of, like, earthen style things. I don't know if I have anything that... The hot tub might have bubbles like this. I can't remember. And we definitely have these. Like, I could do this whole terrace, basically. Oh, that's cute. So, yeah, that's a definite possibility. Trugma. No, not Ruby Life Pools. The rookery with the storm rooks. You are doing something, my man.
Dim lighting and absolutely no airflow. Perfect day for a race.
We are not using that stupid car because I hate it. The Kultiran travel form is so freaking cool looking. Yes, cart is faster.
The cartels are always hiring temp workers to pick up odd jobs.
I don't think
you can lend a hand.
Like, they have the people you give the warm towels to here, but there's not actually a spot in here, right? There's the little relaxation stations, but no actual pools here. So it would be the marina. Just up in the, yeah. Where am I? I need to go this way, yeah? Yeah. Around the corner. Yeah. I tried to go this way in Liberation of Undermine and it was all blocked off, and I was like, what the hell? They lined a thing up the exact same way it's on this map, and then they're like, no, you cannot go that way. So we have a little tent here. Oh, the umbrellas again. We don't have those umbrellas, right? We do have the umbrellas. Where are these from? Oh, jeez. I don't think I can do this, Trug. 800 resonance crystals apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just went through this with the pipes. And I'm sure there's 5. Oh, they keep popping in 6. 7. Oh, Truggy, I don't think I can do it. Wait, how did I never see this big ol' haunch on a... Huh. Like, the scrap thing happens right there. You would think I would have seen the Tortolans and everybody up here having this big ol' haunch of meat, but no. And there's like the garbage pails are like all right up through here too. So I come through here all the time. Speaking of. Four resonance crystals. Ugh, Blizzard. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all this. This is a lot of resonance crystals. And probably not a few. Hang on. Hang on. Where's the culture? Goblin. Okay. Those are engineering, and I have some left over from a previous build. What are the market tent? The market tent. Oh, shit. 1,000 resonance crystals per market tent. Oof. I don't know if I can farm resonance crystals again after just having to do all the farming to get those pipes. I might have to hold on this one. And then ringing deeps. Oh, we do. Oh boy. I was like, oh, we have the, they have the big, like, what the hell is the name of that stuff? The anima blood stuff over in ringing deeps, like over here. I show. I mean, you could. I don't know that that's a, actually,
What's shaking, pal?
isn't that right near to where the, Dark Iron Dwarf, like, home base is? I feel like it is. Yeah. So down here, right, they have the funky colored pools. But I don't know that I would have any way to mimic these. Right? This like pinkish, purplish, reddish kind of watercolor. Black blood, isn't that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. Whoa. Has that always done that? That thing did just try to eat me, right? Like, I didn't imagine that. We were just talking about it, Ophi. We've been doing a little traveling around the worlds. I think I'm leaning toward the Onara Plains. There's like a Great Swag area that has pools that I would really like. I spent a lot of time with the Great Swag. We also looked at Undermine, Blackwater Marina, but that's too many resonance crystals. I can't do it. And we looked at in Dornigal the like relaxation hot tubs for the earthen.
Get up there and gather some.
There's these pools as well we talked about, which kind of remind me of like the Rutani fountain and whatnot, like shape-wise. No. The gnolls traumatized me, and I absolutely refuse to make a build with them. And I had to run that stupid dungeon during time walking, and it just re-traumatized me all over again. We've got a little pool over here too.
Fly up! Glue them shut!
With the kobold. Couple earthen, some kobold. Like this wouldn't be too bad. I've got the market tents and stuff. Stormsong Valley had a lot of coastline, but not that many pools. Lots of rivers and coastline. I wouldn't say the pools were like a defining element there. I think Onaran Plains is winning, true. Mostly because I think that's gonna be the most efficient resource-wise, because we don't have as long to do this build. So I can't spend a ton of time grinding resources. And I kind of want to do the stalagmites. Take her back out there. And tomorrow we will get some reference photos. Oh, you know what though? Maybe not the troll bathing in the pool, but what about the big pool where What's the Hydra guy's name? Oh, yeah. The Lady in the Lake one or the Kissing the Frogs one. There's a pool there, the Kissing the Frogs pool. Let's see. Where's the cameras of time? Yes, Gazrilla. Yeah. There's some cool architecture in there. Yes. Probably closer to the 100 than the 9. Oh yeah, we'll just do a gajillion builds for this. That is definitely what we want to do. What I might do actually is try blocking some stuff out in a room and see, because the Onaran builds are extremely vertical. And I feel like any room we do probably needs to go in a daytime circle room. Just because I can't, well, actually, I can imagine, like, if we did a modern, like, pool party in, like, you know, the domed, like, luxury pool kind of situation. But even that would probably still go in a daytime room so you could see through it. This is not the time walking we are in this week, my buds. Now I gotta remember how to get to him. I feel like he was straight up through the middle here, isn't he? Oh, I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? No, wait. Am I in the right place? Hang on. We'll find out. Oh, I can't snooze the ad break anymore. Oh, look at that. My partner finally decided he was gonna show up. Thank you, darling. He probably decided he needs channel points so he can make me build his NFC room. Uh-huh. Look at the skulls. Everything's so low poly. Oh, some very cool snaky braziers there. Of course, we're getting a bunch of snake stuff next patch. It's quite the mashup there, Trugwa. Got some skull piles. All right, so I'm gonna make some notes here. What's the most doable? So we've got Azrilla pool, the Onaran Swag pool, the Dornagal / Gundragaz Lounge pool, I guess we'll call it. I feel like those are things where I would have mats. I may have to like seriously burgle from the brewery to do the Gundergaz Dornagal build though, because that's where most of my stuff is that is dwarven. I feel like those are the best bets. Maybe the Ringing Deeps, like I'm gonna add the Ringing Deeps pools that remind me of the Rutani stuff. All right. Let me percolate on that overnight. We got the ads ending in about 30 seconds here, so I will hang for a little bit so I can wrap it up when everybody gets back from the ad. And then we'll try and block some stuff out tomorrow and see what looks. So the length of this may be an issue in a circle room if I really wanted to like get some of the cool stuff in. Something to think about. All right, I think I'll take some reference photos, get some screenshots of some places, and then we can try some stuff out tomorrow and see what works best with what we have. All right, I guess I can bop on out of here. We'll go. Oh, you know what that makes? Oh, I can only do abundance from in midnight places apparently. Like the abundance hearth. So we'll just go to the house. See, I think we'll check the hot tub since we're right here. I think it has the bubbles though. Yeah, it does have the bubbles. So we would just need to figure out how to disguise it a bit, I think. And I have some of the recliners. I have lots of these, but they're all in this house. Like, it would not be a good time for the brewery. Would definitely be tearing some stuff up in here. My other thought I will share. So I've been working on the farmhouse, right? And I haven't built out the backyard yet. I started to do it and then I ripped a bunch of stuff out. But we had talked about having, like, using this area as like a screened in porch / like lanai kind of area. So technically, I could do a pool build in here. Switch this to our circle room. Although, man, would that work? Are the daylight circle rooms still broken with where you can place them? Bree, hi. I don't want to take this out. Let me see if I'll... It says I can add one. All right, so I can add one there if need be. Or I can add one here. No, I am not. I am specifically for the artisan rooms. I am leaving those as a thing that I will get with the patch. Because I want something to look forward to. And that's the thing I have decided. So, I'm doing all the testing. I was excited to see that they reduced anguish costs for decor. That's nice, although I haven't seen like actual figures yet on what the costs are going to be. No, I've been scoping. 400's alright. You could get like 3 pieces a week or so. Pretty easily. Yeah. That's still a little spendy, but not nearly as bad as it was. I do feel like it should follow the same rules as Marl, although you don't get nearly as much of it. But like small items should be like, you know, 100, medium items 250, big items 400 kind of thing. Now we've been discussing what to do for the pool party challenge. So I've written down several options. Tomorrow we are going to settle on one. Truggle will not give me more ideas. We're gonna pick one and stick with it. All right. It is 8:30, so I am going to call it for the night. I will be back. Yeah, it's a pretty quick turnaround on this one. We'll see how it goes. Tomorrow we'll block some stuff out, see what's feasible. I feel like I'm still leaning toward the Onaran build just because I feel like the verticality will be easier to accomplish in a circle room. But yeah, we'll see. We'll try some stuff tomorrow. 6:30 Eastern. And then maybe I'll go do the raid. Who knows? Maybe. Okay. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Some of you, guildies, I will see you in Discord. Bye.